Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your reading. Aquarius, we are gonna see what messages the divine wants you to receive in this timeless reading. I want to remind you, as always, that these videos are generalized, so take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't, because that will resonate with someone else who is watching this reading. Aquarius, I have started a new love channel, so if you like love readings and all that stuff, that channel will be listed in the description box below. So let's have a look to see what is happening. You have a lot of decisions you need to make, Aquarius. There is a feeling of attachment because we are starting off with the attachment card, and the attachment card brings in the energy of the number 5, which is all about, it's about disappointment, regret, a competition, conflict, and chaos. So there is a situation that has occurred, because the next card we have also is about anxiety. So let's look at these cards together. So I feel that there is a situation that has occurred that is causing you a lot of anxiety. You are looking at this situation, you are thinking about it, you are reliving that situation. It is just going round and round and round in circles. And the divine wants you to know, or rather wants to ask you a question. Why are you chained to this drama that has happened? The challenge for you is to ask yourself how you can free yourself from this situation, because being stuck in the anxiety and the replaying of the drama that has happened, you are remaining attached to that thing that has happened, that has caused you so much hurt, so much disappointment. But nonetheless, nothing is changing. You are chained to this. So it is time to make a decision, because I feel that you want to make a decision, but right now you are feeling hurt. Maybe you're feeling betrayed. Maybe you're feeling confused, because the next card we're seeing is bringing in the energy of indecision. So here you're trying to come over and to make a decision. You're at a crossroad. So this situation that has hurt your heart, you are now thinking to yourself, because we can see that you are in a lot of thought. You're replaying things over and over in your mind, and you're trying to see how maybe you can leave this situation, what you should do next. But every angle that you're looking at this situation, it is difficult for you to make a decision, because you're looking at this decision, you're weighing up all the pros and the cons, and you're thinking to yourself, I'm no better off than where I am now. And what about that decision? You're looking at that decision, and still there is not a clear winner, and so you are sort of like stuck in limbo, and this is creating more and more of this anxiety that you're currently stuck in. Let's look at our tarot cards to see what they want to say. So bear with me just 1 second. Okay, they're all coming out. Wow. Okay, bear with me just 1 second. Thank you. Okay, the cards have turned over. Let me just turn them back again, and let's see what is happening. So the cards that came out, yes, I can understand you are very much in your mind. The 3 cards that have come up are all swords, and swords are all about the mental plane, going round and round and round in circles. Let's have a look to see our last card. I'm just looking at these cards and seeing what has happened. Right, okay. So the cards that have come up of the swords is the 2 of Swords, which is speaking again. Even I'm losing my ability to speak here. Bear with me just for a moment. Because the swords are about our speech, right? So here we see you as the 2 of Swords, needing to make a decision. Is it this one? Is it that one? What shall I do? And this card here is showing you again the similar type of energies. So the tarot card and the oracle card are talking about the same energy. So with the 2 of Swords, it's always a card about, yes, we know that you need to make a decision. You're trying to be really logical about this decision. You're trying to be really detailed focused about what you should do next. The 2 of Swords is the card that says the decision that you're going to make is going to be guided either by the divine, or you're going to have to make a decision. Just choose one. It's as simple as that. All the choices here, all of them, there isn't one that is sticking out and saying, yes, this is the right decision. All of them have got their negatives. All of them have got their positives. And this time it is just choose one. Use your intuition and choose one. It is as simple as that. Because like we can see, again, with the Eight of Swords, it is a card that speaks about really being stuck. Let's get the anxiety card because they're the similar type of energy. So the Eight of Swords and the anxiety card are bringing in a similar type of energy. And the energy they are bringing in is all about being stuck, being bound to a situation and not seeing a way out. You can see a way out of this situation. And the same as the anxiety card, we see you here thinking, overthinking, really trying to see a way out, and you can't. And so again, with the Eight of Swords card, sometimes it is saying that you are choosing to stay in this situation to some capacity. There is a way out. You are not really bound as tightly to this situation as you might think. So either going and getting some help is going to be important. And I feel that going and getting help, speaking to someone, maybe getting some counseling, therapy, speaking to a friend, you are going to have to speak. The swords are about our speech, and you are going to have to speak your way out of this situation. Finding someone who you can trust, who you can ask, if this was you in this situation, what would you do? And I know some of you will say, I don't have any friends and I can afford a therapist, a counselor and all that stuff. And it's okay, I've got you. Because same situation still applies. When you don't have anyone you feel you can truly be honest about speaking about your feelings, about your thoughts, about what is going on, the best way is to ask yourself, if let's say this was my daughter or someone that I truly cared about and they came to me with the same problem that I am going through and I loved this person, what advice would I give them? And I'm in a position where I can say, I don't know. You are in that position where someone, your loved one, is really looking up to you to assist them and to help them to see a way out of this situation. What advice would you give them? And the advice that you would give your daughter, that you would give your loved one, this is the advice that you yourself should take. Because that's another way for people who don't have someone to talk to. So the next card that we have actually sees you finally making a move, because we have the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords seeing you have packed your bags, you are leaving this situation, and look, you have help. You are not here alone. You have found that help, and even though you're feeling sad, even though you're feeling disappointed, the anxiety still hasn't quite left, but still now you are taking action, you are being proactive, and you are finding people who are assisting you. So again, the message of assistance is coming up. So let's see what happens next. What happens next? Suddenly you are now have arrived the other side of this situation, and now you are looking back. You are looking back at, let's say, the Six of Swords. You're looking back at this situation, but now you're in a happier place. You're in a place where you have authority because you were brave enough to pack your bags and to leave. And now as you are looking back at this situation, you have the energy of the Emperor. The energy of the Emperor is all about making strategic moves. You can see that our Emperor is sitting on the checkerboard, and he is there understanding that this situation is going to get resolved by being strategic, by being logical, by looking at this situation with authority. You are claiming your power back, because when we saw you with the anxiety card, there wasn't much power here, but now you are sitting here in the energy of authority. You have authority over your destination. You have authority over your life. You have authority over this situation. And now you are embodying the energy of the Emperor, knowing what it is to do next. The Emperor can also play out in this way. You go to someone who is really smart, who can see your situation and they are detached from that situation. So they are able to give you helpful advice. They're able to tell you a lot of information that is really helping you. So you are finding someone who is really smart, who is really clever, who cares about you, who embodies the energy of the Emperor. It could be that maybe you are going back to your family home and your father is helping you, because the Emperor embodies the energy of the father in the tarot. So we are seeing that the Emperor, being number 4, brings in that energy of stability. So you are finding someone who really cares about your stability, who is really able to help you. I really loved seeing the Emperor here, because we are seeing that next you are taking the advice from the Emperor, and look what happens, Aquarius. Aquarius, finally, victory is yours. We are seeing you next as the Chariot. You have taken all this advice. You have made the moves. The Chariot is all about going through that battle and coming out the other side victorious, coming out the other side smelling of roses. I really love the Chariot card, because not only is it about victory, it is about progress and swift, fast. Things start changing quickly. Because now you are using logic. You're being smart about the moves that you are making. And because you're being smart and logical, things are starting to change quickly. So the Chariot card is about swiftness. It's fast. So changes that are happening fast. You are feeling confident. Finally, Aquarius, you're feeling confident, and the moves that you are making as the Chariot are well executed. Okay, and not only that, you are going for it, and your independence is really important. So you have a lot that is going on, and even though we started off with the energies of not knowing what to do, with the energies of anxiety, worry, indecision, we see that things start to change, things start to mutate really quickly once you made that decision to leave. This is the key that is holding your success. Leaving a situation behind, even if you're leaving this situation behind mentally. Because I told you the swords operate on the mental plane. So even if you're not physically moving yet, mentally you are making that move. And in doing so, you are starting to change these energies of anxiety, and you are using wisdom. You are seeking help. People are helping you, or you are starting to just mentally make the right decisions, because you are knowing that the moves that you make today are the reality that you are going to live tomorrow. So you are manifesting your tomorrow, you're manifesting and making the right moves. And then we're seeing you here having the energy of the Chariot coming through the other side victorious. So I wish you all the best of luck, Aquarius. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'll see you soon. It's a goodbye.